And a quick tip to the weed heads. Don't smoke weed at a vegan's house. They never have anything good to eat after you smoke the weed with them. That shit fucked me up. Like, I was at this dude's house, he's a vegan, it's 2 a.m, we smoke, I'm hungry. I'm like, hey man, you got any hot dogs or some ham in the refrigerator? He got all mad, he's like, come on man, I'm fucking vegan, dude. I'm like, oh, my bad. He's like, but we could whip something up, right? So he started putting all this weird shit out. He was like, I got some kale, I got some quinoa, I got some tofu. You guys ever watch that show Chopped on Food Network? I felt like I was on an episode of Chopped. Like we opened the basket full of bullshit. And we're like, yo, man, we gotta make something delicious out of this. And we're gonna get chopped. I was under a lot of pressure, man. I got so hungry, I just made a taco out of quinoa. I didn't even cook it. These vegan tortillas are tight, man. Like, look, man, I'm not trying to shit on vegans, man. I just don't like the vegans that think they're better than people, man. Like, my sister's a vegan. I come from an all 100% Mexican family, right? My sister's the only vegan in the whole family. She thinks she's better than everybody, man. The thing is that she was in a gang in the 80s. She got gang signs on her fingers, man. I'm eating a fucking tamal, right? And she's like, keep eating that bullshit, it's gonna fucking kill you one day. I'm like, no, hanging out with you is gonna get me killed. You need to stop with all the gang signs and shit. Have some respect for mas tamales, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Right? Like, talking shit, man. Like, I'm eating fried chicken and she pulls the animal thing out, you know? She's like, you know what they did to that poor little chicken? I grew up in a horrible neighborhood on the south side. I'm like, they kill people around here every day. I ain't worried about no fucking chicken. I'm worried about me living this shit. Man, can I eat my fucking chicken? They tortured it. I'm like, talk to Popeyes. I didn't do shit. I had a coupon. I was hungry. I went through the drive-thru. Got me feeling guilty because I had a Tucandine coupon, man. What the fuck is wrong? Let me enjoy my food, man. Like, clap if you shop at Whole Foods on a regular. Anybody? No? Hey, not even. All right, cool. I was gonna say not even white people, but oh shit, all right. The black people shop at Whole Foods. All right, let's go. My sister, I seen my sister's receipts. That shit is expensive, man. Like, cause I remember I picked her up from work once. I've never been to Whole Foods, right? I picked her up, and we're on the way home. She's like, stop at Whole Foods. I gotta get some shit. So I park and I put the seat back like I'm gonna chill. She's like, you're not gonna get off? I'm like, hell no, I only got Aldi money. I heard about that place. I've seen your fucking receipts laying around the house. Hell no, right? So she's like, well, I'm gonna be a while. I'm like, do your thing. I'm gonna chill in the car. She took forever. So about 45 minutes go by. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me go inside, see what's up. And I'm not gonna lie, I finished a little half a blunt that was in the ashtray before I went in. Because I'm gonna treat it like a field trip. You ever been on a field trip in high school? Like, you just walk into a museum, like, I ain't gonna buy shit. I'm just gonna look at shit, right? So I walk into Whole Foods all fucked up, right? The door's open. That's an amazing fucking store, man. I'd never seen so many happy-ass white people. Like, people are fucking happy. White people are like, yo, we're shopping. Like, I was like, this is so dope. Like, this dude had a pineapple in a basket. This motherfucker skipped by me like this. Hello, how are you? I was like, whoa. I'm like, you don't see this at Aldi. This is dope. Motherfuckers be miserable at Aldi, man, for real. Pushing that cart around all mad, like, man, I gotta put this flavorless ragu sauce on the pasta. Fucking cereal ain't got no marshmallows, man. You be mad. Fighting for a box like this, my empty box, motherfucker. Buy a bag, you cheap bastard and shit. Like, that's why I can't wait to make it where I could do Peapod. You guys know what Peapod is? They deliver your groceries to your house. See, I can't, they don't come to my neighborhood, man. That's why I can't wait to move out of the south side. But Aldi does delivery shit now. Did you know that? Aldi does the online delivery. You go online and they'll deliver it to you. Thing is, you gotta put a quarter in the fucking delivery truck for it to come around. And then they run off with your quarter. They don't even give it back. They rob you too. Like, man, let me get my fucking quarter back. Aldi, goddamn. Grocery shopping. I hate grocery shopping. That's the thing, man. Like, I'm not used to buying organic fruit. Like, I remember, like, when I walked in, I had to buy something, right? Because I'm just walking around talking shit. Because my sister was buying all this weird stuff. She loves seeds. Vegans eat a lot of seeds and beans. Like, you go to her house, she got bags of fucking seeds everywhere, right? And I finally saw her buy this stuff. She got a bag, she's filling it up with seeds. And I'm like, oh shit, you got parakeets at home? I didn't know that. Why didn't you tell me? I'm just talking shit, right? She gets mad at me. She's like, get the fuck away from me, right? I'm like, all right, cool, my bad. I'm gonna go over here by the fruit section, right? I like apples. How much can some organic apples cost? That shit was a little pricey, man. Like, because I had to buy them 6 apples for like $13, man. And I'm looking at these apples like, the fuck do they do for $13, right? Like, the dude that works there was walking by. I'm like, yo, man, what's up with these apples? I'm like, if I eat one, How long am I gonna trip for? 8 hours? 9 hours? Like, I'm going to Lollapalooza next week. Do I eat half of this shit? I don't want. Yeah, I'm just being a smart ass and shit, right? So he broke it. He's like, look, okay, those are organic apples, locally grown. I was like, ah. That's when I got confused. I'm like, we are on the west side of Chicago right now. What kind of fucking farms they got around here? Like, Cabrini Green used to stand right here. What kind of farms they got around here? Like, so I bought the apples, right? Took them home, put them on a table. This is when I realized organic fruit looks way different than the regular shit I buy at the supermercado, right? At the Mexican store. It don't look shit like it, right? It got this dirty look, like a rustic look. Like they just picked it off a tree 2 seconds ago. See, I don't like that. I like that shiny pesticide coating on my apple. Like you can see your reflection, like hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like there's a dude in the back putting a lacquer on that motherfucker. Put 2 coats, man, just to be safe and shit. Got that salmonellas out here and shit. For real, man, they're dope. You take them home, put them on the table, keeps the cockroaches off the table. I like that shit too. But here's the thing, the next day my father comes over, right? My father doesn't speak any English. He comes over, hey, ¿qué pasó, mijo? I'm like, oh, what's up, pop? You know, he sits down. He wants me to make him a coffee, so I'm making my dad a coffee. And I turn around and I realize he's eating one of my organic apples. Like, I love my dad, but he should have asked me for one of those, right? Like, those were expensive, man. Eat the cheap one, man. What the fuck? I'm saving that for Lollapalooza. You fucking eating my magic apples. So I went off on him in Spanish. I'm like, what the fuck you doing with my manzana, right? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was yours, but it's delicious. I'm like, holy shit, you didn't speak English earlier. That's why them apples were so expensive. And that apple taught you English. He's like, holy shit, it sure did. He got a new job and shit, management, all that. Got promoted.